Hey team. Okay, today's Wonder About It Wednesday is going to be on our compensation plan. I get lots of questions about how we get paid, when we get paid, so I figured I needed to do a Wonder About It Wednesday on our comp plan. So in Plexus, we get paid 11 different ways, which is amazing and totally unheard of in the network marketing industry. And I stress that to you so you know how truly blessed we are with this amazing opportunity with Plexus. Okay, so first up is retail commission. So when you have a customer go to your website and order, or you go to your back office and place an order, you earn PV. And that's what your commission is based off of. PV stands for personal volume. So once you reach 100 PV, you are considered commission qualified, and you start earning your commission on everything over that 100 PV. We do not get paid on the first 100 PV. So from 100 to 499, you get 15% commission. But once you reach 500 PV and above, you get 25%. Now, that 10% doesn't sound like a lot, but when you work the numbers, it really is. So I tell all of my ambassadors that your goal every month should be to get 500 PV, so you always get the highest commission, which is 25%. Okay, next up is retail override commission. What is that? You get 5% on all of your level ones commission. So, for example, I have Sally. She's my level one. She has 1,000 PV. Okay, so I get 5% of that. But, we don't get paid on the first 100. So, 1,000 minus 100 is 900. I get 5% of 900. Now, if you're working your team wide, you're recruiting a lot, you have a lot of level ones, they're working the business, their PV's increasing, that can add up to a very big number. So that is retail override commissions. Next up is preferred customer bonuses. Ask any ambassador, we love these. Okay, so what is a preferred customer? Somebody that has a monthly auto shipment going through their account every single month. So if you have Jane, who is a customer, and she orders Triplex every single month, you get a $20 bonus every single month. You see what I mean? These can add up. So if you had 4 customers that are buying the Triplex, that's $80 extra. That could buy at least a bag of Slim for you. I'm not going to go through all of these, but Plexus Slim is $15. Slim and Accelerator or Slim and Boost is $18. The bigger combos with Slim, Boost, and Block is $22. And then everything else by itself, except for Slim, is anywhere between $4 and $8. So preferred customer bonuses really add up. Okay, next up is your business building bonuses. That's a mouthful. When you sign an ambassador and they purchase a welcome pack, you get a bonus the following week. So they can either buy a $99 welcome pack and you get a $25 bonus, or they can buy a $199 welcome pack and you get a $50 bonus. And that's not it. You don't just get paid on your level ones that you sign. You get paid 4 levels deep on welcome packs. So I'm just going to base this on the $99 welcome pack. Like I said, your level 1, you get $25. Your level 2, you get $12.50. Your level 3, you get $7.50. And your level 4, you get $5. And these business building bonuses is what we get paid on weekly. Everything else gets paid monthly. So everything you do in January gets paid on February 15th. Okay, so next up is rank bonuses. To go silver, that's your first rank. You just have 3 ambassadors who buy a welcome pack, and you get a $100 bonus. That's awesome for just finding 3 people. Easy. Go find your mom, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, whoever. 3 people that will join you, and then you get a $100 bonus plus all of those welcome pack bonuses. Okay, so next up is gold, and you have to have a certain amount of pay points. I will explain that later, but for gold, you get a $250 bonus. For senior gold, you get $350. For ruby, you get $500, and for senior ruby, you get $750. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why doesn't emerald, sapphire, and diamond get those bonuses? I will explain that later. Okay, so next step is fast start achievement bonuses. Okay, what the heck does that mean? Fast Start means that you achieve the rank of either Gold, Senior Gold, Ruby, or Senior Ruby in your first 30 days, and these achievement bonuses will be doubled. So the most common one that does happen is going Fast Start Gold. What is that? That is 20 people on your team, and it doesn't go by pay points. It goes by mock points. And your silver and your gold bonus will be doubled. So 100 plus 250 is 350, so that's $700. You find 20 people in 30 days, you'll get a $700 bonus. Now, they don't all have to be level 1s. 3 of them have to be level 1s, and the rest of them can come from your team. So Fast Start is achievable, and if you are a go-getter and you want that $700, I encourage you to get on it. Okay, so next up is our pay points. This is probably the favorite way how we all get paid. Let's say you're level 1. I talked about Sally earlier. Okay, she's commission qualified. I get 5 pay points from her every month that she's commission qualified. And I'm going to go scroll down here so you can see. So your levels 1, 2, and 3, you get 5 pay points. Your level 4s, you get 4 pay points. Your level 5s, you get 3 pay points. Your level 6, you get 2 pay points. And your level 7s, you get 1 pay point. So we get paid 7 levels deep. We earn 11 different ways. Got tongue-tied there. So that's how you rank up in the company, is having a certain amount of pay points. So like I said, for silver, you just need 3 ambassadors. That's it. You don't have to worry about pay points. Starting at gold, that's when you worry about pay points. You have to have 100 pay points in your organization, and 15 of those have to come outside of your primary leg. Okay, what's primary leg? Primary leg means the team below you that's producing the most pay points. So Plexus designed the comp plan like this, so you can't just sign a rock star and go to the top of the company because of them. You do have to work outside of that primary leg. So, like I said, to go gold, you have to have 100 pay points, 15 outside of that primary leg. It's a total of 100, not 115. To go senior gold, you have to have 250 pay points and 40 of those outside of your primary leg. To go ruby, you have to have 500 pay points and 100 of those outside of your primary leg. To go senior ruby, you have to have 750 pay points and 150 of those outside of your primary leg. And then you come to emerald, you have to have 1,500 pay points and 375 outside of your primary leg. Next up is sapphire, 3,000 pay points, and 750 of those have to be outside of your primary leg. Top of the company, diamond, you have to have 4,500 pay points, and 1,125 of those have to be outside of your primary leg. Okay, so how do we get paid on pay points? The average value of a pay point is $3. So let's say for a gold ambassador, you have to have 100 pay points. Times 3, that's $300 extra. Okay, so let's skip up to ruby. You have to have 500 pay points. That's $1,500 right there, just in pay points. That's one way how we earn money. Okay, so emerald, 1,500 pay points. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Do the math. $4,500, just one way how you get paid as an emerald ambassador. Diamond, sapphire, I'll let you do the math on those. It's a lot. How do they figure out the value of the pay point? Okay, so Plexus pays out 50% of their earnings to ambassadors. 45% of that is based on our pay point. So they take that 45%, divide it by active ambassadors, and that gives you the value. The other 5% is what I'm about to talk about right now. That is the profit sharing pool. So once you go emerald and above, you don't get a one-time bonus. You get a monthly bonus of that profit sharing. So once you hit emerald, you get 3% of that emerald pool. Plus you get your Lexus, and plus you earn your Hawaii trip for 2. Once you go sapphire, you get that 3% emerald pool plus the 1% sapphire pool. Okay, So you get 4% total. Then diamond, you get the emerald, the 3%, the sapphire, which is 1%, and then another 1% in the diamond pool. So that's total of 5% of the profit sharing pool, which is amazing. Okay, so next up is diamond re-entry. Okay, what does that mean? Once you reach to the top of the company of diamond, you are now allowed to re-enter underneath yourself. You can sign yourself as a level 1 ambassador. So when they say, oh, I want to clone myself, I need a second me. Well, once you reach diamond, you are cloning yourself and you can do it all over again and get paid on all these different ways on your second leg. So I hope this helped. I went through it kind of fast. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If you have any questions, post it below in this thread. Hope y'all have a great night. Bye.